So we know that we have 0 degrees Celsius to equal to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I go back 1, right? Actually, let's make it a bit smaller. I go back by 5, meaning here, right? I have to go decrease by 9. All right, so doing so, this will be 23. Right, we have this, and then we can go to minus 10. Okay, from minus 10, we're going back by 5 again, so we have to go back 9 one more time. So we get 14. And then at minus 5, we're going back by 5, so we have to go back by 9. Okay, so we end up with just, not 4, sorry, 5. Okay, so we have that. Now from here, if I increase by 5, I have to increase this by 5 as well, or by 9, right? So doing so, I end up getting 41, okay? Then to increase to 10, right, add 9 to this again, and you can get 50. Then 15, add 9 to this, right? So you get 59. So plotting this, right, this is minus 15. So minus 15, we should have 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's maybe around here. Minus 10, right, we have 14. So that's, if this is 10, we'll say this is 14. Okay, so that's going to be here. And then at minus 5, we're going to have 23, right? So let's say that's here actually. Okay, so 23 would be right here. At 0 degrees, we know it's 32. So this will be 32. Okay. At 5, we have 41. That's over here, right? And so on. So when I connect this, right, it doesn't look very linear just because of the graph I drew. However, right, as we increase by 5 each time, the value in the y always increases by 9. Okay. So if I keep increasing by 5 and the increase in the y direction is always the same, it's always 9, then this is a linear relationship. Okay, if you were to graph this on graphing paper, right, then it would be perfectly linear. Okay, so if the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius, so we're going to 100 degrees Celsius, right, what is it in Fahrenheit? I know that from 0, if I want to get to 100, I have to add 5, right, 20 times. Okay, so that means from 32, I have to add 9 20 times. Okay, so then 9 times 20, right? 10 times 20 is 200. So subtract that by 20, and we end up getting 180. So 32 plus 180 is going to be what it is in Fahrenheit. Okay, so 32 plus 180, right? That's just 212, right? So that's going to be 212 degrees Fahrenheit.